Motorcycling doesn't have to be expensive, especially for seniors who just want comfort, reliability, and fun without emptying their wallet. In 2025, there are plenty of cheap motorcycles that fly under the radar, ignored by younger riders, but quietly loved by older ones. These are the machines that deliver easy handling, low running costs, and surprising charm. Let's kick things off with a small machine that seniors swear by, even if younger riders don't give it a second look. At number 17, the Honda Navi looks like a toy, but it's quietly winning over senior riders in 2025. Priced at just around $1,807 in the United States, it's literally one of the cheapest new motorcycles you can buy today. Why do seniors love it? Because the Navi is effortless. It's a step-through mini bike that combines scooter practicality with motorcycle styling. No clutch, no shifting. Just twist the throttle and go. For older riders who want something easy on the body, the automatic CVT transmission makes riding stress-free. Weighing only 234 pounds, the Navi is one of the lightest machines on the road. That means no wrestling in the garage, no intimidating parking lot maneuvers, and no fear of dropping a heavy bike. Seniors who deal with back stiffness or knee limitations, especially, appreciate how easy it is to mount and handle. The 109 cubic centimeter engine produces about 8 horsepower, which is modest, but perfect for city rides, short commutes, or neighborhood errands. It sips fuel at nearly 100 miles per gallon, which makes it not just cheap to buy, but also cheap to own. Add in Honda's reliability, and you've got a bike that requires almost no maintenance headaches. Younger riders might dismiss it as too small or not cool enough, but that's exactly why it's overlooked. Seniors, on the other hand, see it for what it is: a low-cost, low-stress way to keep enjoying two wheels. It's proof that sometimes the cheapest bike in the showroom is also the easiest to love. But what if you could have that same simplicity wrapped in classic, old-school style? Brings retro charm to a price tag even fixed-income riders can smile at. In most markets, the Hunter is priced around $4,199 in the United States, making it one of the most affordable brand-new motorcycles with a classic look. The design is pure throwback: teardrop tank, wide bars, and an upright seating position. Seniors especially appreciate the comfort here. The seat height is just under 31 inches, which feels approachable for most riders. And the neutral riding triangle keeps your back straight and shoulders relaxed. Unlike some bigger retro cruisers, you don't need to stretch or strain to fit. Everything feels natural and balanced. Power comes from a single-cylinder, 349 cubic centimeter engine, producing about 20 horsepower. That may sound modest, but for seniors, it's the right formula. Smooth, predictable, and easy to control. It's enough to cruise comfortably at highway speeds, yet mellow enough that you never feel rushed or overwhelmed. At 400 pounds, the Hunter is also light for a retro-style motorcycle. Seniors who might hesitate to handle heavier bikes like Triumphs or Harleys will find this far more manageable. Add in great fuel efficiency, around 80 miles per gallon, and the Hunter quickly proves itself as a budget-friendly daily rider. Younger riders sometimes pass it up, calling it too basic or too slow. But seniors love it for exactly those reasons. It's approachable, low maintenance, and affordable without cutting corners where it counts. It's nostalgic and practical, but the next one takes convenience even further, ditching gears altogether for stress-free comfort. But it's exactly what many seniors want in a bike. It sits at the lower end of the sport bike world, both in performance and in price. Brand new, it costs around $4,999 in the United States, making it one of the cheapest full-fared bikes on the market. Why do seniors like it? Because it's not intimidating. The 248 cubic centimeter parallel twin produces just under 25 horsepower, which makes it gentle and predictable. Seniors who don't want a high-revving aggressive machine will find the GSX easy to ride, both in traffic and on relaxed weekend rides. The ergonomics are another reason it works well for older riders. Making it approachable for riders who don't want to fight for balance at stops. At a little over 390 pounds, it's light enough to handle without strain, yet stable enough on highways to feel secure. Fuel economy hovers around 70 miles per gallon, which keeps running costs low. Younger riders often ignore the GSX 250R because it doesn't have the punch of the Yamaha R3 or Kawasaki Ninja 400, but for seniors, that's the point. It trades speed for comfort and predictability. Would you ever pick a smaller, slower sport bike for its comfort and price? Or do you think seniors should avoid this category altogether? Comment below and share your thoughts. It trades speed for comfort, but what happens when you swap the clutch for pure twist-and-go convenience? Proves scooters can be smarter buys than most motorcycles in 2025. At around $4,099 in the United States, it delivers comfort, convenience, and economy in a package that's far cheaper than most motorcycles offering similar features. For seniors, the PCX 160 solves several common pain points. The low 30-inch seat height makes mounting effortless, while the floorboards provide plenty of legroom. Its upright seating posture eliminates back strain, and the absence of a clutch or gear shifting means older riders dealing with stiff wrists or arthritis won't have to wrestle with levers, twist and go. It's that simple. The 156 cubic centimeter engine delivers steady, reliable power. Seniors can comfortably ride at suburban or city speeds, and even light highway cruising is possible at 60 to 65 miles per hour. The real highlight is fuel economy. The PCX averages over 100 miles per gallon, which means it's one of the cheapest bikes to run day to day. Storage is another win. The underseat compartment is large enough for groceries, bags, or a helmet, and optional accessories like a top box make it even more versatile. Seniors who don't want to deal with heavy saddlebags or complicated luggage setups will appreciate the built-in practicality. At just under 300 pounds, the PCX is light and easy to manage in the garage or at a stop. Add in ABS and Honda selectable torque control, and you've got a safe, stable scooter that's hard to beat for seniors looking for stress-free riding. Smooth, simple, and senior-friendly. Yet the next machine shows how a bit of vintage attitude can still come cheap. Is a timeless classic that keeps winning seniors over with simplicity. In the used market, clean examples often sell for around $4,000 to $5,000, which makes it a bargain for a bike with such strong heritage. Seniors love the SR 400 for its simplicity. The air-cooled single-cylinder 400 cubic centimeter engine produces a modest 24 horsepower, but it delivers it smoothly and predictably. It's not fast, but it's easy to handle, forgiving, and reliable, qualities that mean more to older riders than raw speed. The ergonomics are another major selling point. The SR 400 uses a classic upright standard layout, flat seat, wide bars, and mid-mounted foot pegs. This setup minimizes strain on the lower back and shoulders while keeping the riding position relaxed. At just under 31 inches, the seat height is approachable for most seniors. Weighing just 385 pounds, the bike is light and easy to move around, even for seniors who want something manageable in the garage. Fuel efficiency is solid too, often reaching around 65 miles per gallon. Younger riders often dismiss the SR 400 as too plain or too old school, but that's exactly what makes it appealing for seniors. It's simple, approachable, and affordable. A true back-to-basics motorcycle that gets the job done without any drama. It's pure old-school charm. But the next bike shows that a lightweight naked can be just as easy and even more modern. Give seniors a budget-friendly naked bike that feels far pricier than it is. Priced at around $5,399 in the United States, it delivers surprising value for its balance of comfort, lightweight, and modern performance. The Z400 is built on the same platform as the Ninja 400, but with upright ergonomics. That means no leaning forward, no cramped wrists, and a neutral posture that works better for seniors who value back comfort. The seat height sits at about 31 inches, but its slim profile makes it easier to flat foot than the numbers suggest. Its 399 cubic centimeter parallel twin produces around 47 horsepower, enough for highway riding, but delivered in a way that's approachable for less aggressive riders. At just over 360 pounds, it's light, nimble, and easy to handle. Fuel economy is another plus, averaging around 70 miles per gallon, so it's affordable not only at purchase, but also in day-to-day running. Seniors who want a do-it-all bike without paying touring prices will find the Z400 fits the bill. Younger riders often overlook it in favor of flashier sport bikes, but seniors appreciate its sensible design and affordability. Practical, efficient, and fun. But what if you could get that same ease of use with the twist of a scooter throttle? Proves less can be more. Light, cheap, and incredibly forgiving. Priced at about $4,999, it's affordable, simple, and easy to ride. It features a low 30-inch seat height and upright ergonomics, which makes it comfortable for older riders dealing with stiff joints. The flat bar design means no pressure on the wrists, and the cushioned seat keeps longer rides relaxed. At just 350 pounds, the CB300F is also incredibly manageable, both on the road and in the garage. Power comes from a 386 cubic centimeter single-cylinder engine producing around 27 horsepower. It's not a powerhouse, but it's smooth and predictable, which seniors often prefer. The gearing is designed for easy city riding with enough range for occasional highway use. Fuel economy is excellent at around 75 miles per gallon, and maintenance is famously simple. For seniors who want to keep costs down while enjoying a reliable commuter or weekend rider, the CB300F checks all the right boxes. Younger riders might call it too plain, but seniors value the exact qualities that make it so overlooked: affordability, comfort, and predictability. It keeps things simple and clean, but the next ride takes that simplicity to the city streets in true scooter fashion. Might just be the most overlooked scooter bargain of 2025. With a price tag of about $3,699, it's cheaper than most name-brand scooters while still offering modern features and solid reliability. The design is classic Euro scooter with a comfortable upright posture, roomy floorboards, and a cushioned seat. Seniors benefit from its 30-inch seat height and easy step-through access. No wrestling to mount, no awkward stretches. Just sit and ride. The engine is a 169 cubic centimeter single that produces enough power for city commuting and light suburban trips. It cruises happily at 55 miles per hour, making it ideal for short highway stretches, though its real sweet spot is urban mobility. At just 260 pounds, it's one of the lightest machines in this entire list. Seniors who worry about handling bigger motorcycles in the garage or parking lots will find this one a breeze. Fuel economy averages close to 90 miles per gallon, so it's easy on the wallet even after purchase. Younger riders often pass over the fiddle for more recognizable brands, but seniors appreciate the value: low price, low weight, low stress, light, affordable, and built for comfort. Yet the next motorcycle shows how performance and affordability can actually meet halfway. A youthful-looking bike that's secretly perfect for older riders who still love a bit of energy. With a price of about $4,099 in the United States, it delivers premium styling and handling at a budget price. The Duke 200's real strength is its lightness. At just 308 pounds, it's one of the easiest motorcycles to handle, making it perfect for seniors who want agility without intimidation. The upright riding position, wide handlebars, and low 31-inch seat keep the ergonomics comfortable, so there's no strain on the back or wrists. Its 199 cubic centimeter single-cylinder engine produces 19 horsepower, plenty for city and short highway runs, but delivered in a smooth, forgiving way. Seniors won't feel overwhelmed, but they'll still enjoy the lively response that makes the Duke line so popular. The suspension is surprisingly high quality for the price, soaking up bumps without punishing the rider. Fuel efficiency is strong too, averaging around 75 miles per gallon. Younger riders often chase after the bigger KTM models, leaving the 200 overlooked, but for seniors, that's good news. It means affordable pricing, easy handling, and less stress all around. It's quick and clever, but the next machine slows things down, reminding seniors that simple comfort can sometimes be excitement. Proves that the most legendary bike in history still fits seniors perfectly in 2025. At around $3,899, it's one of the most affordable motorcycles seniors can buy brand new in 2025. And it also happens to be the best-selling motorcycle in history worldwide. For seniors, the appeal is obvious. The step-through design makes getting on and off effortless, even for those with stiff hips or knees. The 30-inch seat height feels lower in practice thanks to the narrow frame, which means flat footing is easy. No heavy clutch, no complicated gear shifts. The semi-automatic transmission does most of the work, leaving you with minimal effort at the controls. Its 124 cubic centimeter engine produces just under 10 horsepower, but it's smooth and predictable. Perfect for city commutes, neighborhood rides, and short trips where comfort matters more than speed. The Super Cub also sips fuel at nearly 100 miles per gallon, making it just as cheap to run as it is to buy. At only 230 pounds, the Cub is incredibly light. Seniors who worry about dropping or pushing a heavier bike will find this one refreshingly easy to live with. It's also low maintenance, with Honda's reliability ensuring it won't be in the shop often. Younger riders may dismiss it as too slow or too plain, but seniors value it for exactly what it is: cheap, comfortable, and timelessly practical. The Honda Super Cub 125 proves that affordability and comfort can go hand in hand. Would you pick something like the Super Cub for simple, stress-free riding? Or do you still prefer a full-size motorcycle? Comment below and let us know. It's humble, iconic, and easy. Coming in at number 7, the Royal Enfield Meteor 350 delivers real cruiser comfort without the big cruiser price tag. With a price of around $4,899, it's one of the cheapest cruisers on the market, yet it offers surprising refinement for the money. The Meteor's appeal for seniors begins with its ergonomics. The low 29-inch seat height, forward-set pegs, and relaxed bars create a natural cruiser posture that takes pressure off the back and shoulders. It's a bike designed to be easy to ride for long stretches without causing fatigue. Its 349 cubic centimeter single-cylinder engine produces about 20 horsepower. Not thrilling, but smooth and predictable. Seniors will appreciate how calm the bike feels at suburban speeds, with just enough muscle to handle short highway trips. Fuel economy sits at a strong 70 miles per gallon, making it affordable to run as well as buy. At 421 pounds, it's heavier than scooters, but still manageable compared to larger cruisers. The Meteor also includes thoughtful touches like a small windshield, optional backrests, and even a built-in navigation pod on some trims. Younger riders often overlook it in favor of faster or flashier bikes, but seniors see the value. A real cruiser look and feel at a fraction of the price of Harleys or Japanese alternatives. Relaxed, steady, and built for comfort, but the next one takes that low-seat cruiser idea and makes it even easier to handle. At number 6, The Honda Rebel 300 shows how downsizing can actually make cruising more enjoyable for seniors. At around $4,749, it's one of the cheapest cruisers you can buy new, and it delivers far more comfort than its price suggests. The seat height is only 27 inches, which makes it one of the lowest motorcycles available. Seniors who want to flatfoot easily at stops will find this reassuring. The ergonomics are classic cruiser, mid-mount pegs, wide bars, and a relaxed lean that takes pressure off the back and wrists. Its 386 cubic centimeter single-cylinder engine makes around 25 horsepower. That may not sound like much, but it's tuned for torque in the lower rev range, which means smooth, predictable power where seniors need it most. The engine is calm, fuel efficient at 70 miles per gallon, and paired with Honda's trademark reliability. At just 364 pounds, the Rebel 300 is also extremely manageable compared to most cruisers. Parking, U-turns, and low-speed maneuvers all feel less intimidating on this lightweight platform. For seniors who want a bike that looks like a real cruiser without the bulk or cost, this is a strong option. Younger riders sometimes dismiss it as a beginner bike, but seniors value its simplicity and comfort. It's cheap, it's reliable, and it's built to make riding easy again. It's small, but mighty in comfort. Yet the next bike aims higher, offering adventure comfort at a surprisingly small price. But the next machine gives that same peace of mind in a full-sized cruiser frame. Brings big bike adventure comfort to a price tag that feels tiny. Priced at about $5,899, it offers comfort, versatility, and long-distance ability at a fraction of the cost of big adventure bikes. What makes it work for seniors is the balance. The seat height is 32 inches, which sounds tall, but the narrow front and lightweight make it easier to handle than expected. The upright riding posture, wide bars, and long travel suspension all contribute to a comfortable, natural feel that minimizes back and wrist strain. Its twin-cylinder 300 cubic centimeter engine produces 39 horsepower, enough for highway speeds without being intimidating. The smooth power band is forgiving, giving seniors the confidence to ride without worrying about sudden surges. Fuel economy is excellent at over 60 miles per gallon, keeping running costs low. At 385 pounds, it's one of the lightest adventure bikes, which is crucial for seniors who don't want to wrestle with the weight of larger machines like BMW GS models. The Versys X also offers optional luggage and wind protection, giving it flexibility for both commuting and touring. Younger riders may chase after bigger, faster ADV bikes, but seniors find this little Versys the sweet spot: affordable, comfortable, and versatile. Tall stance, big comfort. But what if you prefer vintage looks and a smaller footprint? That's where the next bike comes in. Delivers timeless style and comfort without the collector's price tag, with a starting price of around $4,599. It combines vintage looks with approachable performance, making it a favorite for riders who want both affordability and comfort. The classic 350 seat height is a friendly 31.7 inches, paired with a wide, cushioned seat that keeps longer rides relaxed. Its upright ergonomics, mid-mounted pegs, and wide bars that keeps longer rides relaxed. Its upright ergonomics, mid-mounted pegs, and wide bars create a natural riding triangle that minimizes back and wrist strain. Seniors who appreciate a calm, neutral riding stance will find this bike inviting. Its 349 cubic centimeters single-cylinder engine produces 20 horsepower. That might not turn heads with speed, but it delivers torque smoothly, which seniors often prefer over aggressive, high-revving machines. The ride is steady, predictable, and easy to manage in both city and highway settings. Weighing 430 pounds, the Classic is manageable without feeling flimsy. It has just enough heft for stability without becoming difficult to maneuver. Fuel economy sits around 70 miles per gallon, keeping ownership costs as low as its upfront price. Younger riders sometimes dismiss it as too slow, but seniors value it for exactly those reasons. It's steady, comfortable, and cheap to own, a motorcycle designed for enjoyment, not adrenaline. Classic lines, modern comfort. But the next one trades nostalgia for bold modern design that still fits senior riders perfectly. At number 3, the Yamaha MT-03. Yamaha LT-03 mixes sharp modern looks with senior-friendly comfort at a price that's hard to beat. With a price tag of about $5,299, it gives seniors a lightweight, comfortable, and senior-friendly option without stretching the budget. The MT-03 seat height is 30.7 inches, which makes it approachable for most riders. The ergonomics are upright and relaxed, with wide bars and a natural posture that keeps the back and shoulders comfortable. Unlike sportier machines in its class, the MT-03 doesn't force seniors into a crouched riding stance, making it much easier on the body. Its 321 cubic centimeter parallel twin produces around 42 horsepower, but it's delivered smoothly and predictably. Seniors will find that it builds speed without jerks or surprises, making it friendly for both city riding and highway use. Weighing just 373 pounds, it's one of the lightest bikes in its class. Parking, garage handling, and U-turns are all stress-free, which is something older riders especially value. The MT-03 also offers around 56 miles per gallon, so it remains affordable long after the purchase. Younger riders chase after bigger bouncy models like the MT-07, but seniors appreciate the balance here. Low cost, low stress, and modern comfort in a small, manageable package. It's stylish and simple, yet the next one focuses entirely on practicality, proving dual sports can still be gentle on seniors. Number 2 goes to the Suzuki DR200S, a no-nonsense dual sport that keeps things fun, light, and seriously affordable. With a price of around $5,049, it's affordable, lightweight, and perfect for seniors who want a versatile machine that can handle both paved roads and light trails. What makes the DR200S senior-friendly is its approachable design. The seat height is just under 33 inches, which might sound tall, but because the bike is so narrow and light, it feels far less intimidating than heavier adventure bikes. Seniors who want something easy to swing a leg over without wrestling weight will find this manageable. Its 200 cubic centimeter air-cooled single puts out around 16 horsepower. Nothing crazy, but more than enough for casual rides and small adventures. Seniors who don't care about speed will appreciate its calm, forgiving nature. And at only 278 pounds, the DR200S is one of the lightest bikes in its category, making garage handling and slow-speed riding stress-free. Fuel economy is also a huge plus, averaging close to 88 miles per gallon. Combined with its low purchase price, this is one of the cheapest motorcycles to own and operate in the long run. Younger riders often skip it because it doesn't have flashy performance or advanced electronics. But seniors see the real value, easy handling, low cost, and comfort that comes from a simple, upright riding position. It's all about simple adventure. But the final pick shows that comfort cruising doesn't need a premium badge to feel special. Taking the top spot, the Honda Shadow Phantom 750 stands tall as the cheap cruiser seniors can't stop recommending in 2025. Priced at around $8,399, it's the most expensive bike on this list. But compared to heavyweight Harleys or touring machines, it's still a bargain for the comfort and reliability it offers. The seat height is a very approachable 25.8 inches, one of the lowest of any cruiser on the market. Seniors benefit from the easy flat footing, relaxed forward controls, and wide handlebars that keep the riding posture natural. The thickly padded seat and optional backrest make long rides comfortable without adding stress to the back or shoulders. Its 745 cubic centimeter V-twin produces just over 44 horsepower, tuned for smooth torque in the low and mid-range. That means calm, predictable cruising without constant shifting or high-rev stress. It's not about speed, it's about comfort and confidence. Weighing in at 543 pounds, the Shadow Phantom is lighter than most larger cruisers, yet it still feels solid and planted on the road. Fuel economy averages around 56 miles per gallon, making it practical for daily use as well as weekend rides. Seniors love the Shadow Phantom because it blends affordability with a big cruiser feel. It looks the part, rides the part, and still comes at a price that's far easier to justify than a Harley or Indian. The Honda Shadow Phantom 750 proves that seniors can still enjoy classic cruiser comfort without overspending. 17 cheap motorcycles that prove you don't need deep pockets to enjoy the ride. Which one would you pick and why? Comment below, subscribe, and stick around for our next video on the best budget touring bikes of 2025.